Managing your money so that you have enough to pay your bills on time, buy things you need, and spend money on activities you enjoy is an important part of your financial health. A spending plan, also known as a budget, is a guide to how you will spend your money. In fact, many people who use a spending plan say that it helps them feel like they are in charge of their money. As a gig worker, there are important things to know to make sure your spending plan works well for you. Creating a spending plan can feel overwhelming, especially if you are just getting started with managing your finances. However, after you do it a few times, it'll come easier to you. A good spending plan will help you compare your income, which is the money you make or receive, to your expenses, which are things you spend money on. Get started by gathering information about all of your expenses, like your bills. Be sure to include everything. If you forget to include an expense, your spending plan will be incomplete and not match your financial situation. After you have all your information, you should create categories for your monthly expenses including food, utilities, transportation, and other expenses. For example, if you spend $100 each week on groceries, then you can expect $400 as your grocery expense for the month. Repeat this step with all your other expenses. There are 3 categories of expenses to include in your budget: fixed, variable, and occasional. Fixed expenses stay the same from month to month. Examples include rent or car payments. Variable expenses change from one month to the next month. An example of a variable expense is your electricity bill. Last, you also have occasional expenses. These are expenses that occur less than every month. For example, a gift you buy for a friend's birthday is an occasional expense. To make sure you have enough money for occasional expenses, you can figure out a monthly average for each expense and set aside money in a special savings account each month. The next part of your spending plan is your income. As a gig worker, the income you earn may change from month to month or even week to week. This is called variable or irregular income. For example, let's say you work as a rideshare driver near a baseball stadium and have lots of customers during the summer months. As a result, April through September are higher earning months for you, and you make an average of $2,500 per month, which is more than enough to cover your monthly expenses of $2,000. However, after the baseball season ends, your average monthly income drops to $1,700 because there aren't as many rideshare customers in your area from October to March. If you make just $1,700 per month from October to March, then you will have a $300 gap between your income and expenses. In this situation, it is important to save at least $300 per month, or a total of $1,800, during baseball season. The $1,800 savings will cover the $300 monthly gap between your income and expenses from October to March. If you don't save enough money during your higher earning months, then you will have to lower your expenses during lower earning months or borrow money to cover your costs. Being a gig worker can have many benefits like flexibility, independence, and earning extra income. However, it is important to plan your budget correctly so you can pay for your expenses throughout the year. To learn more about managing your money as a gig worker, contact your county's financial educator or email the Financial Security Program at finances@extension.wisc.edu.